Right now, I want to bring in Felipe Rodriguez for much more on this. He's a former NYPD detective sergeant and an adjunct professor at John Jay College of Criminal Justice. Felipe, thank you so much for being with us today. Again, as we said earlier, we know a lot of law enforcement. They're at the scene right now. We saw video of lines and lines of cars. How do you think police are responding to this? What are they doing right now?
Well, when we look at it, right, it's going to be a huge multi-agency response. Florida, unlike New York, is a little bit different, right? We're going to have the Florida Department of Law Enforcement responding. But the initial agency is going to be the campus police, right? And they're going to be guiding the officers in their response and giving out additional information. You know, everyone talks about the FBI. The FBI will get there and respond, but they're more an investigative type situation where they're going to, once things are secure, help out. And at this time, everybody says, the students haven't been released. Everyone's still sheltering in place. You got to remember the campus here is 42,000 students, right? And it's intermixed between residential areas and, the campus itself. So they do have a very arduous task of going through these, rooms one by one. And at the same time, you're trying to conduct what we call a digital forensic investigation, right? We have to find out, was this lone wolf gunman, or was he being aided by anybody? And also, do we have any sort of improvised explosive devices? So there's a myriad of things that are going on back and forth that investigators have to do. So here we are responding to the scene, trying to immediately, knock down that immediate threat concept, right? Get to that active shooter, take him out, and at the same time being mindful of any other or secondary devices that might have been planted. And then the situations where we begin to actually care for anyone that may be wounded. If the scene is not secure, we cannot provide aid. And these are hard decisions that cops have to make as they're going into that campus.
And Felipe, I think most will agree with this. The big information to come out of all of this is that that shooter has been arrested. But the question then is, what comes next after all of this? What are police officers, law enforcement, what are they going to be looking for next? Now that at least the big part, the suspect's out of the way, but what comes after this?
Like always, we're big about motive. We want to know why they did this. Was it a mental health issue? Was it the individual just going after one or two students that maybe he was disgruntled about? Motive is big, and it would help lead the investigation. But at this time, it's all digital forensics. We need to get into our incident command or the operational sector of the campus police and go over the CCTV. To make sure, any evidence that we might have missed, make sure that we do have the correct shooter, that he's not being aided by anybody. We're going to look into phone records. And the investigative process is still, constantly moving and fluid. We have to jump out there and make sure that we get search warrants for his residence or anywhere else he could be, because we really need to know what was behind his actions and what took place.
Yeah, and we also heard that 4 people, and this is from our partners at CBS Miami, they reported 4 people have been hospitalized, and that was before police officially said that a suspect was in custody. What we learned from that is that suspect apparently was also shot during all of this. From your experience, when police say, hey, 4 people are hospitalized, would that include the suspect in this?
We never usually try to include the suspect because the suspect is the suspect, but it goes to show you how the training has come into place, and also, who helped remove these injured students. It goes to show you that a lot of the training that's taking place is becoming helpful to, at this point, to only have 4 people injured. And I hope that's all it is. We never want anyone injured, but 4 in that aggressive manner that they were able to get, first aid and get to a hospital. It's really showing that, a lot of the programs that we're putting in place, they are working.
And I want to go back to what you said earlier, Felipe, just the importance of police having those students continue the shelter in place. Right now, we don't know exactly when the suspect was apprehended, arrested. We don't know the time frame of that. But in the meantime, for the longest time when all of this started, we were hearing students were still being told to shelter in place. I think you kind of mentioned this earlier, but what is the reasoning for that? Having those students still shelter in place, and maybe at this point that suspect may have been arrested, but what's the point of having those students stay in the buildings wherever they are at that point?
That's a great question. It's always out of abundance of caution. We still haven't really secured everything. This is a massive campus. This is just not a 1 or 2 building shooting, a small campus. Also, we still have an active crime scene at this time. We might be still rendering first aid to someone, and we really don't want the crime scene being trampled on. It makes it harder for the investigation. It makes it harder for the prosecution. And once we have to make sure that everything is 100% safe, then law enforcement will release that. But there should be no rush at this time, so please be patient. Anyone that wants to respond to the location in care of a loved one, let the officers do their job. It's a very complex and difficult job, and you need to give them some time.
Yeah, and I just can't imagine what those students were going through, waiting to figure out when they could actually walk out of campus. Felipe Rodriguez, thank you so much for joining us today and for your expertise on all of this.